What's good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. This is Constant Sports. I am your host, Constance. That's it. It's over. NCAA Women's Championship game is in the books, and the LSU Tigers have come out on top as the victors, playing an amazing team game. And I do mean team game. You hear what I'm saying to you? Everything that I've been saying about how you guard Caitlin Clark in Iowa is what they did. She still got 3-pointers. She's going to get her 3-pointers. You're not stopping her from shooting. Like, that's impossible. Only thing you can do is make it hard for her. And that's what they did. There was a few times she came off of her screens and she did that dribble step, that back step. And instead of her shooting like she usually do, she didn't. She paused, she passed the ball, she got out of there. So they just made it hard for her. They frustrated her. And then, as an LSU, made them pay every time they did not play defense, which was, to me, Iowa's issue. The defense that they played on people was not intense defense. It wasn't real defense, especially because you're kind of playing 5-on-4 when it comes to the Iowa been on defense, because Caitlin Clark does not play that good of defense. At one point, they had her in the post on LaDasia Williams, just posting her up, trying to just deny the ball instead of having her on the guards who were hitting their 3-pointers tonight. LSU don't hit 3-pointers, and they killed it tonight. On it. I know everyone had an issue with the fouls being called, and it did suck, but it did not focus on one team at all. Yes, Iowa's Cesano ends up getting fouled out, but you had Reese, Morris, and Kateri Poole all sitting on the bench in the first half because they all had 2 fouls. So you have 2 fouls, everyone knows you're sitting on the bench. You're not playing probably for the rest of that half, depending on how the game goes and if your coach trusts you. But the coaches didn't trust the referees. That's why I didn't understand why when Caitlin Clark got her second one, the coach didn't pull her out, which they should have. Maybe she wouldn't have got that insane technical that she got. So the thing is, when LSU's bench came onto the floor, LSU already had a small lead. Wasn't nothing too crazy. It was a decent lead. But then that bench came out and they blew the game open. I'm going to tell you this. Iowa did not lose this game. LSU won this game. Their bench came to play. They put them out there on that floor and they threw up every shot they wanted. They got it. They made it. And it just kept the excitement and the confidence going in that team. And they just pushed the ball. And that second quarter, the deficit that Iowa got themselves in at the half was, usually it wouldn't be that much going up against Iowa because of their 3-point shooters. But because of LSU's defense, it was hard for them to come back from because of the fact they wasn't hitting their threes as often as they was. Caitlin Clark wasn't getting a lot of dribble penetration into the paint and getting those nice passes that she usually got. Warnock did good. Cesano did her thing. She still got her 18 points. But the fact that, I feel like that the fact that Caitlin Clark was held in some sort of a check. I mean, she still had 30 points. But how she was able to produce for her team and getting them involved really hurt the team in general. And that definitely showed. And like I said, to play them, you had to play amazing half-court defense. And that's what LSU did. They guarded Clark the whole court, yes. But most of the time, she did not have the ball the whole time. They just shadowed her. That's it. And when she had the ball on the other side of the court, they shadowed her. Once she came on the right side of the court, they closed in on the defense more. They made her work her dribbling She got some screens where she was able to ground off and hit some threes that really helped them and kind of switched the momentum a little bit. But then LSU just kept coming back. And like I said, you can hit as many threes as you want to, but if you don't stop the other team from scoring, especially when they were already up on you, LSU was up. Iowa, their job was to come back. The only way you can come back from being down by 18 points is by scoring and getting stops on defense. That they wasn't doing that. They wasn't doing it at all. After the half, LSU came out and they went back to who they were. The jump shots, the post play. They hit a couple threes, but not that many. They didn't shoot that many after the half as well. They went back to what they was to maintain their lead, even though Iowa came back. They got within 9. They got within 6. And then LSU really started to pick up, slowing the game down, playing their game again because Iowa was trying to push it a little bit more to go their speed. Caitlin Clark was hitting some of her threes. Fouls were becoming an issue, so a lot of people coming in and out of the game, especially in the late third to fourth quarter. And then the fourth quarter was pretty much LSU maintaining what they already had and Iowa trying to get everything they can get in a quick time. I feel like they didn't go fast enough. But the game plan that Coach Moki came up with, her team played to perfection. Everyone had their role. Everyone played their role. And it was an amazing game to watch. Yes, it sucks that officiating was pretty tight this game. But I also feel like they let a lot of things slide. They let them play a little bit, but then they started to get in a lot more fouls, and that really was a hard part. But overall, I do think it was a very good game. I think everyone handled the game the right way. I think the game shocked a lot of people. I don't think everyone saw the game going as it went. Like, no one saw LSU being up by that much at halftime, right? No one saw how good the defense against Caitlin Clark or Iowa was to where it still minimalized the impact that Caitlin had on the game. Like, she had 30 points still, but her impact for her teammates was lessened. So it was very much a shock. And like I said, LSU played team basketball. All of the starters scored in double digits. I think it was roughly 40, almost 40 points off of bench players. So it was a legit team effort. They played amazing basketball. The coaches coached an amazing game. It was great to see. I am so happy for LSU's women's basketball, LSU sports in general, basketball programs. Iowa had an amazing season. Caitlin Clark is an amazing player. She will be back next season, so maybe we'll see her again at this point in time. Maybe they'll definitely make it to March Madness again. So we still have another year of Caitlin Clark in Iowa, and it's exciting to see what they will do in the near future. But I'm so excited about this game. I wish I can be in Louisiana right now because I'm pretty sure that Baton Rouge is going crazy. LSU is going crazy. I know they were playing the game in the PMAC Stadium, and I think it's really good for women's basketball how much attention the NCAA Women's Tournament got this year. The ticket prices from the men's game compared to the women's game was remarkable. It's great. I hope this keeps going. I hope more eyes keep getting on the women's game and we keep building it up because these women are amazing at what they do. And I definitely think that once people actually start looking at it and paying attention, they will see what we all see as fans, is that this is an amazing product that's put out here and that these women deserve everything that they're getting. So yeah. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. LSU National Champions. Kim Mulkey's second season. Wow. Peace, love, happiness.